Hello everybody, I'm John.
And I'm Claire.
And today we're getting into an article called Senior Spider-Man. Yeah. And it doesn't mean that there's a rank system of Spider-Man, but rather that this one acts like Spider-Man and is also a bit on the older side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Senior citizen Spider-Man.
Yeah, I think technically he could be senior citizen, right?
Mm-hmm.
He is 60 years old, Alain Robert, I believe, or as an American would say, Elaine Robert. I'm sure he's gotten that one before. Mm. And he has, well, we're going to actually talk about him more in detail. I don't want to give spoilers away. No one likes the superhero spoilers. Mm-hmm. But I will say that he enjoys climbing, just like Spider-Man. And did you, as a child, enjoy climbing?
I'm going to tell one of my proudest stories. My mother's father was a famous rock climber. So it was a big thing. It was a big deal. When I was a kid, he would take us grandkids off climbing and teach us how to abseil. You know, he knew all like technical moves, and he had written books on first ascents of various bits of rock across the north, usually in Yorkshire, in the north of the UK. And so, yeah, I was actually quite a good climber as a kid. I was trained by the best.
A free climber?
Yep, free climber. Wow. Yeah, in his youth, obviously. I was being trained when he was like in his 60s and 70s. Yeah.
Oh, much like Alain here.
Yeah, he was still very spry, even in his older years.
I mean, it's good to have that habit of exercise, which I do not. And so in my 60s, I will be an expert at sitting down, I'm sure. Yes. Maybe even laying down.
Couch surfing.
Yeah, couch surfing.
Will be my sport.
Won't be any TV surfing because TVs will be gone, and all we'll have is Netflix and ads everywhere.
In our VR headsets.
Oh, gosh. It's going to be nice. It will be nice. The future will be fun. It may not be healthy, but it's going to be fun. Mm-hmm.
I hope so.
Now, after you were done climbing, after your grandfather, maybe stopped teaching you so much, you grew up, did you continue on with any sort of climbing as a sport? No,
I've never tried it ever since I was a kid, unfortunately. Yes.
Wow. Have you ever thought about trying like once right now, seeing if you remember anything?
Not really. Again, I'm a bit anti-exercise, especially strenuous exercise. You know, I could do a bit of yoga, maybe a bit of sort of Tai Chi, but that kind of exercise, not my jam.
Yep, absolutely.
How about you, John?
I was hoping you wouldn't ask me because I'm about the same. I have not been the best student of any sort of sport my entire life. Playing sports has been fun in the past, but yeah, I'm not competitive enough. I don't have that drive in me to be a better sports player. I only have the drive not to let down other people. Yeah, and so because of that, I might do decently well on a sports team or a sports event, but it's not going to be at the level of people who actually care.
Yes, and climbing being a solo sport.
I would do it for the exercise and, you know, maybe for a little bit of the accomplishment, but I'm afraid of heights, so ain't gonna happen.
Okay, that's a big one.
A climbing wall was my limit, and that was very scary for me. Let's go ahead and read what the 60-year-old has been doing in his, I guess, free time. I don't know if he gets paid for this. And go ahead and read the summary and read the article, and also formulate your own ideas of this old man.
Senior Spider-Man. Alain Robert has climbed buildings all over the world for the past 40 years, and at the age of 60, he just did it again. He's been arrested in many countries, but this doesn't seem to bother him. He says that he climbs to show how people can overcome their fear and go beyond normal limitations. He adds that he did his most recent climb to show that great things are still possible at age 60. He has also used his climbs to get publicity for environmental and social causes. Despite the danger, he shows no sign of stopping.